Hey everyone, I hope everyone is having a very happy New Year's. If you're waiting for it like me, or already in 2025, I hope it's a good one. I figured since I had a couple free hours, I would go ahead and jump on Dragon Age. This is a little bit later than what I was planning, but I kind of got stuck playing the last boss of Baldur's Gate 3 with my Dark Urge character, and that was driving me up a wall. But we're here now. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play some Dragon Age. So let's just get into it. Okay, so I think where we left off, the plan was to head out of Lothering because we'd done everything here. So hop on the road.
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch you!
It is begun. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. Very well. As you say, I shall do it. As you say, it shall be done. It is begun. Very well.
And of course, with
Mighty
everything,
timely arrival there, my
there's
friend.
slight
I'm much obliged.
technical difficulty. Well, I just have to be fine for this one. Because I don't know what's going on. Yeah. You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days.
I
Mind
love
if
him.
I ask what brings you
Sandal,
out here?
not his
Perhaps
dad.
we're going the same
His dad's
way.
okay. It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
But Sandal's really good at enchantments, and I need that right now. Alright. Time to head to Redcliffe. I don't know why. I always go to Redcliffe first, which then takes me to the circle.
Bad dreams, huh?
Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Why didn't Duncan tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
All right. So, first off, we gotta equip some people because Stins doesn't have anything. I guess everybody else does, but great. Now he has some more paint. All right, Stin. You can wear some heavy stuff. Some heavy stuff and then maybe a thick cap. Because that seems like a good match. And then I usually make him fight with two hands. It's just a two-handed greatsword. Should be fine. Ooh. I want to do that one. That one has bonuses. I think I usually take Oathbreaker for myself, or Oathkeeper for myself. But I need some more strength. Okay. Keep that in the back of my mind. Oh, good. So she has the 4.4 for attack. But now she has 2. And then she already has a bow. I know that goes to Oghren. I think that goes to Stin, maybe? That can go to anyone. That goes to Wynn, Oghren. I forgot about the rest. I'll look it up later. All right.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service once again. I saw your camp.
Thought you said it was too dangerous.
Offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, for sure. Have you been following us?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. And quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
No, it's fine. You're free to stay. Just mind yourself.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now?
Savant?
A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Let's do some enchanting.
Enchantment!
I only have 1 rune, so I guess I'm doing electricity damage.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
So what's your story?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why'd you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And what happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
Better to do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noble woman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Sure. Fascinating story. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where do these goods come from?
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there?
Mm-hmm.
I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Sure. I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Okie dokie. You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt.
Found
as long as
family.
he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
I mean, as long as he's happy.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
I love a discount. Okay, so what do you have? Do you have any backpacks? Oh, you do. Alright, backpack and a gold rope necklace. And then I'll leave the rest. Alright, time to check in with everyone, see how they're doing. Make sure they don't hate me.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How'd you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time, then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human
The
forms?
form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
That's fair. Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Rude. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No, they're very useful. No.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you?
Okay, that's
But
a little
enough
harsh.
of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us. What do you wish of me?
Let's discuss something
We're
personal.
in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Alright, Sten.
Why are we stopping?
I think we should talk for a moment.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in the army?
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, Elf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
So the Quinori don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific?
No. I was born in Seheron. Of the land we came from, I know nothing, not even its name. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
True.
As you wish.
Also, when did the Quinori start getting horns?
Yes.
Was that in the second game? I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
What were you doing in that cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Very funny.
Thank you.
Are you going to answer my question?
I did. Parshera. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
As you wish.
Alright. Now we just have Liliana and Alistair.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, here I am.
What was your life in the chantry?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Condescending? How so?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Alright. I'll talk to Alistair later. We're going to Redcliffe.
Indeed.
Bring
Indeed.
Liliana. And nope. Where's Redcliffe? Here we are.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Nope.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
You think? I'm not gonna like this, am I?
I don't know. I doubt it. I've never liked it, that's for sure. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
You said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother.
Oh my god, no way. So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard?
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted. You still should have told me.
You're right, I should have. It's brought me nothing but problems, to be honest. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about
She
you?
may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that.
Don't listen to
I
rumors.
remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
I mean, you're a child. You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
But you're not. It's not really what you think, is it?
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Oh, stop moping. Oh, good, he approved. +2.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Nope. There's a civil war going on, if you hadn't noticed.
We heard news about the king and all the fighting. That was before everything started here. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army
Can't
to
focus
defend
on all the
us.
turmoil at once.
No Arl and no king to
Turmoil.
send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
This is not very informative of what the threat actually was. Like, if you're looking for help, be a little bit more descriptive, maybe.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere.
Thomas is over there
brother
doing
to
the most.
Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair?
That can't be like the
It
only
is
child
you,
he saw
isn't it?
covered in mud.
You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
What has Logan said about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Cailan risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better
I am
circumstances.
the lead
You're
Grey
here
Warden.
to see my brother. Unfortunately,
Right now.
that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What things are we talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human
See?
flesh.
This is
They
more
hit
detail.
again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
It seems like he's a little biased.
I know Alistair, and I trust those
He's
he
very
chooses
biased.
to travel with. What do you say?
Fine, I will help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Just think
means
about
more to
refining your
me than you
skills.
can guess. Thomas, please tell
Get that
Murdoch what
experience.
transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is
So,
outside the chantry.
what's with the
Sir
close-up
Perth,
to
one
his
of Eamon's
face?
knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Okie dokie.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oh. Morgan's mad at me.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Yes, please try to cry more quietly, please. This is a church. Are you alright?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time.
That's not pleasant.
Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
It's not very encouraging.
Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for him?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Fine. I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father.
Something tells me I'm better at hide and seek than you are. I shall find him.
What? You know, we don't have the men we need.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Hi, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden,
This is me.
I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Such a cheery village. Have faith.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
Obviously, because I'm in charge of everything where I go. How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
Sure. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does he refuse to talk?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
See what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
All right. Let's go see if we can find this child that's playing hide and seek. Ooh.
Impossible.
Damn it. Came all this way and I need a key. Hello?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
And you're protecting it from a closet.
How do you know my name?
I'm Caitlin's friend.
Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why are you hiding in there?
I know, but I don't want to be in the Chantry. Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
You cannot be brave in a cupboard.
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
First, tell me what you're doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure?
You could. All right, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
But I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, all right. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Thanks for the key. Alright, so it's a long sword. Alistair might be able to use it.
Finished.
Let's see. Alright, Alistair. Yeah, that's better than your Warden's one. Alright, onward. Alright, now we're going to go to the general store. Because that seems like a fun place to be. There's lamp oil in the barrels.
Think again.
But I want to open it. Is Liliana's skill more than mine? It might be. No, she's right where I'm at. It's not helpful. Dwyn. Well, might as well open it. I knocked and I said hi.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Yeah, you didn't answer the door.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
No. What are you doing in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. My boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
You'll die in here just as easily as you would out there.
Thanks, but I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word with you, with Ban Tegan.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now.
I'm very
You better
convincing.
be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Well, I'm gonna be fighting too. Calm down. Alright. What else is there? Other than the smithy. Because he's very mopey and I don't really want to talk to him right now. Guess I'll talk to him. Nope, wrong way.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk.
Stop fidgeting.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
Prefer to not speak through the door?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Never. I do gotta say, I love Liliana and Morgan's conversations. They're just polar opposites.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in.
He's ringing in the new
You
year.
wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
I'm Riley.
Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door.
What does an
Can't
elf
say
sound
I
like?
expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead.
It's not
or
healthy.
soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone.
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try at least.
Is that so?
I'll intend to try while
Maybe it's
sober.
the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Yeah, if I can. No one can get into the castle right now.
Eventually. They want to seek out the Jarl and Arlessa. And when they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
Alright, fine. I'll promise to
I'll
do my
accept that.
best.
It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely.
Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes, we shall.
Right,
Kittens
then.
are adorable.
It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Sure. Where's the way out? Oh, there's a crate.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Can I have it?
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Could the militia use it?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old, anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
You're right, it's not better than what I currently have. But I'm gonna take it all, because I can sell it. Get money. Right. Time to explore the rest of the village. There are a lot of hills in Redcliffe. Like, getting down would be easy. But then to get up, you have to climb these really, really steep mountains. There's so much effort. Hello.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
That's fair. How's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
I could talk to Lloyd about it.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
How about a race then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
Oh, I did not mean that to be flirty.
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy. Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
Okay.
Keep safe.
Not looking for company.
Rude. Strange seeing a fellow elf here.
And that's all we have in common.
Wow. What does that mean?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know a spy when I see one.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
That's not how you make friends. What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
I never said I was a Grey Warden. It'd just be easier if you told me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
Okay.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
So you know how this happened?
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know. Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should. I think you should help defend Redcliffe.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy.
You are
I won't
most
forget
welcome.
it.
Oh, I contribute to almost half of the party damage. Everybody else is pure slackers.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose.
See,
all of us.
Oil and water.
Yours, apparently.
No word from the castle? No, all is still, as it has been for days.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Van Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
You just treat me like everyone else.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead.
We can never know.
Oh well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do? Well, no. Have you considered using the oil in the village stores?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Lots. Enough to set monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
No promises.
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Say no more.
That's right.
The
I'm in
Arl
charge.
lives, and I will not listen to your
sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
Now we have to go all the way back down. Someone is at my door, so I'm gonna go check on that real quick, and I will be... Whoops. Sorry about that. There's apparently a missing package somewhere, and they're on the hunt for it. But I do not have it, so they're on to the next one. Anyway, let us continue.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
How's morale?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Gotta go talk to the Chantry. Oh, find your brother.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Ooh.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar?
I was.
In the Korkari Wilds?
Yep.
My husband and son went there to bring the Chant of Light to the Chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Your husband and son are both dead.
I I thought that might
It's one way to break the news.
Thank you.
There we go. Certainly.
Maker's blessings upon you.
Let us pray. You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
I really just need to get into the castle. Is there a reason I shouldn't help?
Many elves claim we wouldn't do the same in return. I would like to think that is not true, but I cannot speak for all. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Sir Perth needs holy protection.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
It is.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
I was watching the movie 6888 on Netflix that just came out, and I can agree, morale is a very powerful thing, and it can be just as important as equipment in certain scenarios. People in Redcliffe must have great leg muscles, just hiking every day.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She has some holy amulets.
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright, so I guess that's everything. What's this? It's a house. Who are you?
Yes? What can I do for you? Very well.
I don't know who you are.
I am done.
It's for the war effort. Could you imagine if you lived in that house and this bridge just got wiped away? You'd either be trapped there or just never be able to get back to your house. Neither is a good option.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
I'd like to talk about Dwyn.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
Dwyn.
There's not much time before sundown.
Let's ride.
Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
No, I've done a lot of...
Then good luck to you.
A lot of talking.
You'll need it.
They're coming.
Coming super fast to...
Get to your positions! Make
That's
ready!
either dirt cloud or just the fact that they smell bad because they're the undead. But they're booking it. Either way.
It's time, men.
Do not let them overwhelm us!
Fight for the Maker.
I shall do it.
Kill them.
Shall be done.
The war effort.
Shall be done. It is begun. You say.
Like, what is this? Poisonous gas? Narcotic gas?
Shall be done. I shall do it.
Don't give them the advantage!
As you say. Very
Oh,
well.
crap. Liliana. Someone bringing Sting.
Shall be done. As you say. Shall be done. Very well.
Take that!
As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
So wait on this side of the fire.
Shall be done. Very well.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
On it.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Give us slow runs so we can heal.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
I don't think they've seen us. They've seen the people. Here.
A bit more dying,
Very well. shall do it. Very well.
Fight me.
I shall do it. As you say.
Maker's breath.
As you say.
Blasted.
It is begun. As you say.
Be careful!
I shall do it.
I gotta say, while I love this game, the mechanics are a little rough compared to the others.
Very well. As you say. Shall be done. As you say.
Now we get our hands
Shall be done.
You should fight while you can.
I shall do it.
Tear them apart!
Best be wary.
Defend yourself!
Shall be done.
These waves end.
I shall do it.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Shall be done. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Down you go.
Make a preserver!
Maker's breath.
As you say. I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Let's end this!
I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It is begun. Very well.
That's work for me!
As you say. I shall do it.
What's his face though? Yeah, buddy. He's alive. We did it! Defended Redcliffe Village. We're heroes.
Dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me.
You better believe it.
I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still so much to do.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with He who is their Maker. Long may they know the peace of His love.
Remain silent.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now, we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
I didn't even get a present. I did level up though. Let's go. Level up. Alright, so magic is important. So is willpower. And constitution. You're really good at the... Let's go ahead and do Cone of Cold. Yep. And I needed 15 to hold the sword. Ooh. And I'm going to go ahead and do expert combat training and lockpicking. Which means I should be able to go open the chest. Maybe. Yay! Okay, that was kind of worthless. Like, no point in opening that. But okay.
The end is upon us! The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land!
Yeah, but we survived. So the end is not here yet.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
What? Why didn't you enter in the first place?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker, you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
You don't seem very concerned about what's happened here.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
It's the truth. Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
So why must Tigan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan.
Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
I think this evil could be some kind of demon.
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
I don't like this. Tell me about the mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Enough questions.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker.
Seems like a bad idea.
Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
This is a mistake.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable.
Why, thank
you.
you.
Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
What exactly am I supposed to do?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I understand.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Secret tunnel through the mountain. Secret tunnel.
A tunnel that went under the entire lake. Who would build such a thing?
I mean, it'd be quite difficult to build. Just think of the water damage.
Get away from me! It shall be done. Very well.
Careful!
It is begun.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
It's me.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yeah. Are you the mage Lady Isolde mentioned?
You've spoken to her? Then you know what I did.
She said you poisoned the Arl.
I'm not proud of my deed. Poisoning Arl Eamon was what I was hired to do. Lady
whom?
Isolde had no idea when she took me in to tutor her son, of course.
What about all the walking corpses?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe.
Have you?
She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
They didn't just kill you?
I'm not sure. I think they intended to come back for me. But the screams, they just got worse. And nobody came.
Why were you hired?
Lady Isolde was looking for a mage to tutor Connor secretly. Tairn Loghain found out and he sent me. I was to use the opportunity to poison the Arl. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle.
No.
You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
But why did Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs.
He's
Lady
magic.
Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Perhaps her son is responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Why would Sol be frightened if her son became a mage?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
So our Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
How much magic did you teach him?
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
I see.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
The important thing is, I am in charge here. So those are all very useful points. But... so how will you make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
And after that, what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done.
That's commendable.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I'm letting you out of your cell.
You're letting me out? And what then?
You come with me.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
You're a terrible mage. Then help. Just don't make things worse.
I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Let's see how pissed Alistair's gonna be. Ooh, -5. But Morgan is a +7. So I think I redeemed myself in her eyes. The dead are alive.
As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Sometimes.
Alistair's about to die. But you leveled up. Way to go, man.
I try to be merciful.
Proud of you. Should probably save. It's been a minute. Demons!
Blood. Injured? As in me? As in now?
Yes, I know you're injured. But you are also the tank of the party and should be able to take injuries.
Very well. I shall do it.
Begin the onslaught. I am your death.
Very well. It is begun. Very well. As you say. What now?
Now we go into the armory. Alright, we've already been in that room. So we go to this room.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
Oh no.
Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Okay, who had my back? No one. You suck.
Let's end this. Let's make this quick.
Oh, this should be good.
Oh, I'm sorry I was not able to see the end of it.
We're struggling a bit. So, alright, so we're gonna switch her to be primarily an archer since that's what her build is at the moment. Liliana, you're an archer now. We're gonna be firing fire arrows. Yes? Oh. Alright, what about a crossbow? And you'll be firing regular bolts. Okay. Let's see how that works out. Hopefully better than it has, because that battle's rough. I'm running out of health potions.
Look there. A cunning trap.
Where? Oh.
Can't we just say do or something?
Very well. You say.
Now you fall!
Down you go!
Oof.
Right.
As you wish. I shall do it.
Begin the onslaught. Maker's breath. You forced our hand.
This did not go well at all. Alright, we're gonna reload. Because that was terrible. Okay, first, we're going to respec some of our talents. So overpower can be this one. Shield bash, shield pommel. Do you know anything else? Okay. Alright.
Yes?
We're definitely going to respec yours, because that's horrendous. Alright. It's good enough for now. And Liliana. Let's see if that does any better. May not. Take two. Let's go.
Very well. As you wish.
Well, that did not go well.
And that too! Free and you shall pay!
Done.
Back!
Oh.
You cannot win!
I shall do it.
I don't think I can win.
I see. I am ready.
This isn't going well.
Maker preserve us!
Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you smell.
Back!
Why does Liliana keep switching? You're an archer. Behavior is ranged. Okay. So let's see if that does anything. Probably won't.
Back!
Yes! You say. I am ready. It shall be done.
Now we do battle!
I am ready.
Stay alive. Nope.
Direct me. I shall do it.
You will learn to fear me!
Come on. It's really annoying. They're just a bunch of dogs. Should have brought Stin. That's what I should have done. Alright. Can I use Oathkeeper now? Okay. Can I... So yeah, so none of those are helpful. I mean, I can technically wear it, but... doesn't make sense. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we can do for you. Can you... Wouldn't make sense to put you in armor. Alright. Alright, let's see. So I can now fix the injuries. Let's fix the armor. Let's see what we got.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's healed. You're fine.
'Tis you.
Alright, everybody all healed up. Gear good. Let's try this for a 4th time.
If only you would leave us alone.
It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Hurry. So be it.
Why is this so freaking hard? They're just dogs.
Very well.
Alright, battle it is then.
Run while you can.
I hate spiders.
Oh, lovely.
This is terrible.
I need healing soon.
Well, don't we all? Oh shit, you really did. My bad. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna skip it. Because I apparently cannot get through that room at the moment with 2 rogues, so.
Look there. A cunning trap.
I don't want to keep wasting
Do not let
health
them overwhelm
potions.
us!
It shall be done, as you say.
I probably could have done it
Very well.
if I told which player to attack what. Like if we were all attacking one dog at a time, I probably could have done it. Now that I think about it. But I don't want to go back and do it.
As you say, I shall do it.
You should run while you can.
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun. No quarter shall be given! I shall do it.
I also feel like all the difficulty I'm playing, I should not have to think that much about fighting 4 dogs. Literally except 4. See, like we just took on 6 or 7 undead thingies. Just fine. But no. The dogs come and we die. Like, that's nonsense, if I'm being honest.
Shall be done. Very well. As you say.
Let us out!
I shall do it. Shall be done.
I found you. You're alive. Your dad is a drunk.
Please, don't hurt me.
You're fine.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Verlaine. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
The Smith's daughter?
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out of the dungeon.
But the monsters!
I killed most of them.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, time to see what's going on.
Finished.
I need more health. Is that too much to ask? Apparently.
These things have unusual powers. Be wary.
At your order.
Very well.
Here. As you wish.
As you like.
Okay.
I shall do it. As you say. Very well.
Yes.
Oh, this is going so poorly.
It is begun. As you say. Very well.
Go down.
Right. I shall do it.
I need healing.
Well, now we're out of healing.
It shall be done. Very well.
Come, let us end this.
It shall be done. It is begun.
Get me out of this.
Come on, guys, just one more. One more.
I shall do it.
Whew.
I can't hold on.
Same. Because we are hurting bad.
What?
Sorry, Liliana, but you are gonna get kicked off this team. In the nicest way. Because I need another heavy hitter. I really just need some health. Oh, there we go. We have one health thing. Maybe what's his face will have some more. I can't. This is crazy.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Connor seems messed up.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before. We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chewed for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Please don't send me
Connor,
back to the kennels. There's too many
I beg
dogs.
you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor! Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
At this point, I'm pretty sure he's responsible for what he's done. You've been protecting him this entire
I didn't
time?
mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
There's been many a song not to make
It was
a deal.
a fair deal.
Devils.
Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
This is a very ambitious demon.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
I need to see Arl Eamon.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Such a spoiled child.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It shall be done.
Dude, we've already exhausted our supplies. We have one supply left. It's not going well for us.
Let's make this quick!
Very well.
Well, now we've exhausted our supplies.
Very well. Off I go.
Let us end this!
All right.
Die!
Right. On it.
Yeah!
All right. Very well. Done.
Let's grab some glory!
Right.
Why is this so hard?
Off I go.
It shouldn't be this hard. I actually don't remember it being this hard.
Off I go. Very well.
Yeah!
You don't win!
And we're still alive.
Yeah, I don't know how we're still
You're
alive.
right for not paying attention.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am.
Yes,
Please.
100%.
Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
You knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was.
That's me.
I
I let him
assumed
out.
the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
That's right. And I stand by my decision.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this?
Mhm.
You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it,
You
then...
thought wrong. Where's Connor now?
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or...
Violence scares him, but he wants to send an army to go out and conquer the world. What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew. But... he is also possessed by a demon.
is.
Death would be
merciful.
There is another option, though I loathe offering it. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages, but I have blood magic.
Ooh. What difference does that make?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage
This
into the
is a
Fade.
predicament.
I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there another method?
Power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
I need some time to consider.
Whatever you do it quickly. There's not much time before Connor does something else.
I need time to consider, and I need time to resupply. Jeez. Y'all really cleaned me out.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
We have exhausted our supplies. Our supplies are gone.
It is begun.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Oh, this should be good.
I shall do it.
I must maintain!
I am ready.
Another battle, I see.
Come, let us end this!
It is begun.
Okay. Next.
Very well. It shall be done.
You know what? Props to him. He held on for a while.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Here comes trouble! Aha! I'm
Very well.
wounded! I can't go on like this!
Alright, time to wake back up. Take a injury kit.
Uh-oh.
Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
Why are you trying to kill me?
I shall do it.
It's your time to die!
It is begun.
Bad day, huh?
Honestly, the easiest thing would just to go up and kill Connor.
What now?
Like, that would save me so much time.
The task is finished.
But I guess it's bad, you know, to kill a child. Alistair's mother's amulet. I wonder whose gift that is for. You're right, it's Liliana's. Because if I can't win battles, might as well loot the entire place. Because that's all I got.
These things have unusual powers. Be
Oh,
wary.
they're dead.
Smells like
Hurricane Possum. Oh. This is not going well.
So be it. As you wish.
Okay, let's try this again. As a team, we're going to slowly inch forward. Slowly.
Uh-oh. Brain eaters on the loose.
It shall be done.
We're
Right.
all going to attack
All right.
the same one.
As you wish.
As a team.
All right, that's how it is then.
I shall do
And
it.
now we're going to do it again. We're going to attack
Very well.
this one as a team.
On it.
Hurry. Very well.
Yes, of course.
Send me. It is begun. Shall be done. You say. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. You say. Very well. I shall do it. You say. Shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
Let's grab some glory!
Okay. Ooh.
Oh look! My bruises form a pretty pattern.
Well, I'm glad you see the humor in almost dying. Damn it.
It shall be done.
I was busy.
I shall do it. It is begun. Very well. be done.
Oh, this should be good.
Come
I
on,
never liked
guys.
this part. You forced our
Stop this up.
I shall do it.
Here!
I shall.
I shall do it, as you say.
This is too much.
I shall do it.
Like, where do people downstairs sleep? This is the family quarters. And they're all infested with zombies. Like, do they get attacked every night? Do they just stay in the Great Hall? How does this work? I have questions.
The task is finished.
Oops.
I am done.
Good thing I found the vault key on the Chamberlain. I wondered when my inventory was going to get full. Okay, inventory management. Well, let's level her up first. Alright, so let's go ahead and get you the next electrical thing. Alright. Okay, okay. Got a ton of axes. Something tells me we don't need that many axes. Four. Borrowed longsword can just go. Liliana. 26 dexterity. Alright. Okay, but the crossbow is still better. Unless I'm wrong. Which is a possibility. Ooh. fatigue. So that one's technically better, but it also has more fatigue. He's been running out of that anyway. 7.2, 6, 6. I don't need this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need wolf pelts. I don't need blank vellum or silver bowl or trade manifest. I definitely don't need corpse skulls, but whatever. Alright. Destroy. 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 Alright, that should be enough for me to get everything. Excuse me. All right. To camp. So Perth, night.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and magic. It is unnatural.
I can't do anything about that.
Impossible.
Alright, we are going to camp.
Oh, why, you little... Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Aww.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. What do you need?
What's on your mind?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you, I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen.
What, that he could die?
Any of us could die in battle.
Anyway, yeah.
I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
All good, man. No need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I'm pretty sure my mom died.
Yes, I suppose you must have. I can't even imagine, really. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was someone like you doing the Lotharing's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You know, beautiful, charming women like yourself.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
Sure.
Flatterer. I, however, did not take vows, and so perhaps I am not as enigmatic? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
And why were you seeking safe harbor?
The chantry does not pride, and you should. I desired time apart from the world. I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay, well, at least you approve. I'll take that as a win.
Yes.
Hi.
I am hardly surprised.
Rude. Why'd you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Don't you have to report back?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never.
Oh.
I cannot go home.
Why?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
Yes, I need health potions.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I really hope it's a discount, otherwise you're just ripping me off. Yes. Health potions. We did it, guys. We got that health.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kikari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
I'm just curious. Yeah.
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds?
Yes.
A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
I could just imagine.
I rather doubt that. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Naturally. That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Morgan would really like the COVID era. 6-foot bubble.
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me
You
of.
switched to the fist
when
bump.
to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Sure. Stin, let's see if we can get you anything better than what you have now. So that's not better. It's not better. That's not better. Ooh. 6 defense. That's pretty good. Alright, no. No. Not worth it. No. No. And no. Great.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Sure. All right, with that, I think we're going to end it for today. We'll pick up with going to the circle and the mages on Friday in the afternoon. So, yeah, I'll probably log on sometime around 2 or 3 to go deal with that, and then hopefully I can stream a little bit longer on Friday as well. All that being said, I hope you guys have a great New Year's. 2025 hopefully is just as good as 2024, if not better. But thank you for going on this journey with me and for tuning in. I really appreciate it. All that being said, I hope you have a great night. Have a good one. Bye.